This is one of the most popular hikes in New Hampshire for very good reason. But we're gonna keep going up this way and then back down to those cliffs. Some clouds are starting to come in, so I got to work my way down. I just left the trailhead for Welch Dickey. It's just about a tenth of a mile behind me. This trail is about 4.1 miles. It's a loop hike. I'll be doing it counterclockwise today. I highly recommend doing it that way as well, because when you go up this way, you get all the steepest parts out of the way early. Just some quick notes back at the trailhead. So it is a really large trailhead because it's such a popular hike. There's a fee. It's $5 for a day. I accidentally paid $25. Whoops. I was just pushing the wrong buttons. I think, I don't know if because it was cold, some of the buttons weren't working. I've done this hike several times. I used to live pretty close to the area, actually. Looking forward to sharing it with you today. So I'll show you some of the highlights as we're out there, but let's get you there. About 0.9 miles into the trail right now. Starting to get a little bit of clearings here where you can start to see where exactly we're going. So that ridge line up there is probably about 2 miles from here. Not too bad. But let's get there. Looking forward to it. Looks like the forecast is doing what it promised so far. So hopefully that trend continues. And we should have some really good views up there today. Just changing my layers around a little bit. I'm just getting a little too warm in my core, I feel like. And we have the steep climb coming up, so I definitely don't want to get too warm there. All right, let's get back out there. And this spot right here is worth what I've done so far. This could be a hike in itself. But turning around, that's where we're going. Really steep to get up there, but that's the hardest part right there. Once you get to that little bump, then you go up and over and then follow the ridge line down that way. All right, I just left the last break spot that I had. I'm getting ready to approach the hardest climb for today. Wow. There we go. Look at that. It's only gonna get better from here. Yeah, this is a good shot just to show you how steep the climb is here right now. So I just figured I'd show you that. Looks like it's not quite a 45-degree angle, but you know, pretty steep. But it might get a little bit steeper too. Oh yeah. This is pretty steep. I gotta pay attention to my footing. I'm about halfway up the steep section roughly. Maybe a little bit more. But there's still more to go. It'll be worth it though, that's for sure. Is there a way to go around that? I don't want to go through that today. Not holding you. Let's see. Try to not scratch my camera. Oh, that didn't really do much. This is cool though. Oh, silly me. I don't know why, but from back there I thought we were going up, but definitely could have made it through there. It's pretty cool. The steepest part is over now. We're gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna show you the summit of Welch real quick. It's right here. Pretty much 360 views. Right up here. But we're gonna keep going up this way and then back down to those cliffs. And then Dickey is that summit right there. But down there, all those ledges, that's a highlight of this trail. And they'll bring you down there. Then we'll go back down here. Let's get there. Steep right here. I'm just going slow. There we go. Once we get up to that point, then it'll be all downhill the rest. Icy right there. Okay. There you go. Okay. Right now we are between Welch and Dickey, in the little valley between the two summits. It's kind of a welcomed evergreen forest because it's just cold out. So right now, even though it's a little bit of a windy day, the The wind was, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So this being in here is a nice welcomed break to warm up right now. Okay, a little bit of a steep climb right here. A little awkward section here. Just gotta put my gloves on. Some roots here that are convenient to grab onto. Alright, let's do this. A little scramble. There. Not too bad. Trying to find the best way up right here. It's all icy, but nothing really to grab onto. Okay. There may have been another way up there, but that's what I went with. Well, there's Welch where we just came from. Went down into the valley, back up here, and we got Dickey up here. Sorry about that. Probably gonna get some wind up here. This is the summit. This is Dickey. A beautiful spot. I like that it's partly in the trees too, just to keep you out of the elements a little bit. I had to make some adjustments to my layers because I have a feeling once we get out onto the ledges, it'll be pretty windy out there, which is coming up pretty soon here. So I'll bring you out there. Looking forward to it. Yeah, in the summertime you could definitely take the more direct route and just go straight down here, but that is just sheer ice right now. So even with these spikes, I am not doing that. I'm gonna go out and around like everyone else has done. It looks pretty fun though, but there's nothing stopping you down there. So let's go over here. Yeah, sheer ice right here. This actually looks like a nice spot just for a little break right here. I'm just gonna grab some water and keep going. I'm just not sure because we're gonna be exposed for a little bit. I just don't know how many more opportunities we'll have to get some water. So take a little break. clouds are starting to come in, so I got to work my way down before we get in the storm here. This is just such a nice hike. Okay, we are getting close to that spot now where it's just a lot of kind of steep ledges. I am not testing my micro spikes abilities. Right here looks pretty comfortable. Yeah, this is awesome. We're pretty much wrapping up the highlights of the hike today. So I just figured with the last bit that we have here, I would just give my final thoughts, the review on the trail here. So overall, this is an incredible hike. This is one of the most popular hikes in New Hampshire for very good reason. It is just incredible. All the different views you have, just all the surrounding area, this unique ledge kind of feel here is very, very nice, very cool. But overall, the trail difficulty, so I would say it's between moderate and difficult. I would lean more towards the moderate side. With 1,700 feet elevation gain over those 4 miles, it is, a steeper, moderate hike for sure. If you're looking for a similar hike to do in New Hampshire, Mount Roberts would be a good one to choose because it feels kind of similar to this one where you have this, sloped embankment as you kind of walk down a ridgeline, but you do have a view of the lakes region as you're climbing down for that one. That one is an out and back instead of a loop, but it's a pretty similar difficulty level too. But thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you on the next one.